Hello, coloring world. Winter 89 Colors is back. So, as I promised, I am catching up on all the things that I missed while I was away over the last couple of months. I know it's a little late, but here we go. I decided to do each month individually, even though it's a little bit late. Sorry about my nails. I do need to redo them. Let me know if you want a video of that too, because I could show you how I do my gel nails. But anyway, all right, so I kept track of all my December completed pages, and that's what today is going to be. I did quite a few, not as many as January. January is a big video to come up, but I was not feeling well in November, so I didn't do too many, but I decided to do a video on it anyways, just to, level out the playing field. December, I got a little better, and I did a few more, and that's great. January, I excelled, and I did a really fair amount of, I finished up a lot of whips, and I did a lot of great things. So I'm happy with January. December, not too bad. So anyways, let's get on with it, and I'll show you what I completed in December of 2023. So, don't want to forget my checklist here, or else I'll get confused. All right, so Small Victories by Joanna Basford. You may have seen my flip through on this. I do have one on my channel in case you're interested. I probably won't remember to tag it, so go looking for it on my channel if you'd like. But I only completed one page in here, and that is this adorable little narwhal page. I don't know, something about this screamed to me that I needed to do it, and I was brand new to my polychromos at the time, so this is all done in polychromos, minus a few gel paint little pieces here and there. However, polychromos really showed me what they could do in this, and I loved it on this paper, so that was really, really nice. So that is my Narwhal Island. There's a few jelly roll accents on there, some Posca white, Hoo glitter pens, etc. But otherwise, it's all polychromos. I don't know why, but I felt like this didn't need a background. I felt like this was meant to be white background, so I left it. But the blending, especially on that whale, is just lovely. Anyways, that's Small Victories. Next, we have 50 festive themed miniatures. I do know that this one comes up again in the list, and I realized that as I was making the list. I'm going to try to remember to put this one aside so that it's easy for me to find later, but I don't promise you anything because I'm not great at that. Anyways, so I did the book belongs to page on this one. So, a lot of glitter, obviously. There's a mixture of pencils on this. I would say it is a huge mixture of polychromos and Albert Durer and Prismacolor, Artex, whatever. This is homemade glitter glue here. This is mostly like glue and acrylic medium and loose glitter. Same with this book belongs to part. I made that myself. These are the Ohuhu glitter markers. One of my favorite things about Christmas time when coloring is that nobody questions you when you use way too much glitter, right? So, love it. Remembering to put this aside because I have one more in here. Putting that aside. Perfect. Smart. We did this. All right, next is the Coloring Book Cafe 100 Christmas Scenes, and we did this little upside down mouse. So, wow, this looks actually better on camera than it does in real life. How fun is that? All right, let me zoom you out a little bit so you can see it. All right, so this was all based with Ohuhu alcohol markers, the Honolulu set, Posca white paint for all these little snow bottles and what have you. We've got some polychromos. We've definitely got some Prismacolors. We've got Jelly Roll metallics. Pentel Sparkle Pops. Yeah, we've got all kinds of things going on this page. Again, when it comes to Christmas, even though I don't even celebrate Christmas, I just love coloring pages because I can use whatever I want and nobody's allowed to question it, apparently. So that's really nice. But yeah, I thought my little mouse turned out well, and, you know, the shading turned out well, and this was kind of fun. This was just super fun. So thank you for that one, Coloring Book Cafe. Next, Rooms of Wonder. I've been trying to make some progress in this. Like, for some reason, this book has been intimidating me a bit, and I've been struggling with it, but we saw this one last month, so that's nice. Of course, I can't find the page. Give me a second. So, we finished this simple little pineapple page. This was all done with polychromos once again. Again, I was on a polychromos and Albert Dürer kick because I just received those in November. So I was like trying to work out how they worked, and it turned out fantastic. I thought that, you know, I managed to get these colors right, and that like we still had all the pineapple colors, but nothing got drowned out by all the yellows. So even the leaves I thought turned out really well. I don't think there's anything shiny in this, no glitter. This is, oh wait, just on that one pot in the top, yeah. Oh, and that little book, yeah. But otherwise, it's all just polychromos and just shading, and I don't know, it just turned out really well, and I'm really happy with the way it went. So I felt like this particular picture really didn't need a background, so I didn't bother, but it just turned out really cute. So happy with that. Rooms of Wonder. Kawaii Tero coloring book. I love this book. I love it so much that I'm terrified to ruin it. So I struggle to color in this one. However, I have done a few pieces, and the one in particular that we did in December was the Ace of Swords. You've already seen this one if you've seen any of my previous videos. I'll show it to you anyways, but for some reason in this book, because they're individual cards, I count each card as a page because, I don't know, each is its own individual thing, so that's fine. So yeah, my Two of Swords, see my previous videos for the details on that, but the Ace of Swords is what I did this, you know, in December. I don't think it needs much explanation. The Neon Sunset, that was done with Prismacolor neons. Still not super happy with it. I don't like how chunky it got. But anyways, lots of, oh goodness, this was a Sharpie metallic paint. Same with the sword. The rest, I believe, was all just Prismacolor. Oh, and a little bit of glitter here and there. But yeah, so we got that one done. So that was really nice. Cute. Not my favorite in this book, but it did turn out okay. So that was Kawaii Tero by Lumeo. Oh, now we're getting serious. Worlds Within Worlds. Carbe Rosanes? I cannot get a consensus on how that's pronounced. I'm not sure, so I'm going to say both every time. Oh, that's the page I did in this. Yeah, that one took me a while. Obviously, it wasn't, I don't even know if it was started in December, but it was finished in December. And that was the Camel Volcano. Oh, wow, it just fits in screen. Perfect. So The water was done with Albert Doors and water, which was a mistake. They kind of bled through, but whatever, it's fine. Polychromos for the camel itself. Metallic gel pens of a multitude of sorts for all these fish and stuff. Soft pastel for the sky. I thought it turned out pretty well, all things considered. Oh yeah, white Posca for all the lining on the water. I do like this page. I thought it turned out pretty well. Oh, the mountains were definitely Prisma French grays, more or less, with some cool grays in there. I don't know how to work with grays other than the Prismas, but I don't know, this all kind of turned out well, and I loved it, and it was like a big deal when I finished it, because like, what a mess this page is. Like, it's huge, but it turned out well, and I'm happy with it, and it's cute, and you know, thanks for all appreciating it, anyone who does. Worlds within worlds within worlds. Carbly Rosanes. Rosanes? Whatever. Next, we have 50 Christmas miniatures. Oh god, there's so many 50 Christmas / winter things. I'm sorry, give me a second. Oh, I see. Okay. Got this little baby done. This cute little giraffe. Just absolutely adorable. Again, this was Ohuhus with polys. The background was soft pastels, including pastel pencils, and then some washi tape to clean it up. All these baubles and all that glitter is all just like the Ohuhu glitter markers. Yeah, she turned it just beautiful. I don't know if she's a he or a she, but she's just beautiful, and I'm really proud. Oh, yeah, the black glaze for her eyes there too. So nice. Love her. So cute. Broken Circles. Here we are. Broken Circles by Tabitha Barnett. I've been working in the black section. So this is one of those books that has like 50% of it is in normal white paper, and then 50% of it is in black print paper. I've been working in the black section. I don't know why. Just it calls to me. I'm lazy. I'm not sure, but like it's been working out. So I did sorry, one second. One more page. Here it is. So, I did this largely with dollar store pencils. You can tell by the sketchy shading here. It just wasn't mixing at all. I ended up using like, I think it was a Prisma to like try and clean it up, but it just wasn't working. So the rest is all the glitters I own. Again, I'm not going to name them because so many glitters, but yeah, the rest was all dollar store pencils except for the background, which was alcohol marker. Cute nonetheless. You know, it kind of worked out. Adorable. Broken Circles. Tabitha Barnett. Oh, another legend. Here we go, guys. Circle of Life by Melpomene Chetipenigotu. I hope that's how you say her name. I am trying so hard to say her name correctly. It's really tough. Anyway, so, oh yes, it was the Circle of Beautifulness that is in the middle of this book. There she is. The Circle of Bees. For whatever reason, for every reason, the bees called to me. And I used so many different things. Polychromos, Albert Doors, all of the sparkles. Again, I'm so sorry I can't give you the sparkle. There's so many sparkles. I can't even, but this was, you know, this was close to my heart. I have so many bees that live in my vicinity because, you know, we live in the middle of the city, but we have a big backyard. So we try to like make sure that we have pollinating areas for the bees. And this was so beautiful. I just freaking love it. It's amazing. And the bees. Circle of Life by Melpomene. Oh, this is an old book. I've had this for a while. I started interesting things in it, and I had to move on. But I thought this year I would try some experimental things. So in this one, it's the Skate House. Ah, yes, this one. I did this with acrylic marker. Not proud of it. Didn't turn out well. Obviously some glitter and what have you. But like ultimately not proud of it. Not something I'm going to be showing off from here on in. But I thought you guys would like to see that sometimes things just don't work out the way you plan it. Yeah. This is a highly anticipated book. And the worst part is that I'm not even sure that I am happy with the way the piece turned out in it. It caught my attention and I started it and it turned out really good. Like the beginning of it. But I don't like the background. Hopefully you guys feel something else. So a lot of you did this year. A lot of you did this mouse page. I did the background in Albert Duers, and I feel like I should have been more careful with the way I blended things because it just doesn't look great. However, all the little mices and everything else turned out really great. I just feel like the background made it too busy, and I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not super happy with the way it turned out. Not perfect, but still nice, still cute. Like the candy canes turned out nice and whatever, but you guys let me know what you think of this page because I feel like I could have done better on it. But anyway, Reigns of Gold, my first touch of Hannah. I don't own any other Hannah Carlson. This is like my first Hannah Carlson book. I got this one just because like I can't afford to keep buying them, but it was really nice to try out her work. I loved it. Christmas mandalas. Sorry, I was just thinking about the Hannah Carlson piece. Sorry. Gel pen snow. Oh, I know which one that is. That's this one. This one was just a silly one. Sorry if I kicked the stand. It's just gel pen. Like, it's just cheap gel pen. There's nothing exciting about it. It's just all metallic and glittery gel pen, so that's something. Got that done in Christmas mandalas. Oh, we're back into the really, fun stuff. Carbe Rosane's Fragile World. And, well, this was the fruit bat. Okay. I love fruit bats. I think they're adorable. So I did him. I did the background first. And I didn't like the way it turned out, so I threw a bunch of like glitter paint over top of it to try and fix it. But then the rest of him was done in Albert Duers and Polychromos, same with all the leaves. And you know what? I think he turned out pretty good. Not perfect, obviously, but very cute. Again, I was experimenting with Albert Duers and how to work those things, but I'm pretty happy with the way this little baby turned out. So I love this book, and I want to continue to work in this book, and this is like a treasured piece of mine because hippos are my favorite, but I'm gonna get there. Nightfall. Marie Toll. Oh, the bird bath. That's right. Sorry, yeah, I have these notes right beside me. Oh, there we are. Oh, we can't look at this one. This one's a whip. But this one, again, this was a Crayola project. Crayola pencils, because Crayola pencils work really well on her paper.
Hello everyone, Editing Winter here. So I was supposed to talk about this, but really all I did was comment and ooh and ah over it.
These light
so I just wanted to
blossoms
to say that the blossoms are actually colored, but it's with very, very light pink pencil and white Crayolas. Alrighty.
Because I didn't think of that. Enchanted Earth. So I started this one without thinking at my work, where I only have Crayola pencils, and I loved the way it was turning out, but the background I hate. So I almost scrapped this one, to be honest with you. Almost scrapped it. But the centerpiece, the fire, the scene in the background, all of it, it's just the green background that I can't handle. And I need you guys to tell me. Oh my goodness. So here we are in Enchanted Earth. The fire I thought turned out quite lovely. Fireplace. But this background, oh boy, I did not do that well. That did not turn out great. So I feel like I want to do this one again, if I could do it again. So all of this was done using Crayolas. This was done using like Albert Doors and all kinds of other watercolor stuff that I tried to make, but it didn't fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't work, and I couldn't fix it. But I thought, you know what, I'll just finish the page and hope for the best. And it's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best. So now I'm afraid to even touch this, this book again. But you guys let me know what you think. All right, Enchanted Earth. Final book, 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. Thank goodness this is a soft one that we can end on. Holy smokes, that last one was heavy. I'm not sure how this is a mandala, but it was in the book and I really enjoyed it. So I really loved doing this one. This was all kinds, okay, so the background was definitely soft pastel. And then the bird and the pine cone, polychromos. The pine needles were definitely Prisma. And then I had all kinds of different metallics, sparkles, whatever else was happening in here. So I thought that it turned out really nice. It's not a mandala. I don't know why it's in here, but I really enjoyed it. For some reason, I decided to pick it up and do it. So, I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Well, I really appreciate you guys being here, listening, watching. If any of you are here to the end, that'd be really nice. I'd really like to hear from you. What were your favorites? What weren't? What would you like to see next? I have a lot of videos coming out next because I got to make up for what I missed. But, it's just really nice to have you guys. So thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.